Welcome back, facilitators, to the Agenda Gap Facilitators Field Guide.
Hello, everyone.
This is our fourth deep dive, and today we're prepping you for Workshop 4. It's called Understanding the Social Determinants of Mental Health.
Yeah, this one's really foundational.
It really is. The
Yeah.
main goal here is to help youth see how everyday stuff, the conditions around them, really impacts their mental well-being.
Exactly. And getting them to spot those factors in their own communities.
So it's about broadening that perspective.
Absolutely. This is a 2-hour session, and we're looking at how promoting good mental health isn't just, an individual thing. It's about building the right conditions.
Like what kinds of conditions?
Things like safe housing, good community spaces, learning life skills, education, food security, access to healthcare. The basics, really.
Right, the structural thing.
The things that create a supportive environment.
Well, okay, so prep-wise, before you even start the workshop, what do facilitators need to do?
First step, remember those awe evaluations from Workshop 3?
Ah, yes, the awe surveys.
You'll want to review those, pull out the key themes, maybe some anonymous compliments.
And share those at the start.
Yeah, during the Connect and Open, it really shows you're listening and sets a positive vibe.
Good point. What about kicking things off?
For the welcome activity, keep it simple. Ask each young person to share a secret joy. Just something small and positive.
Nice, light icebreaker.
Exactly. Then for the look back, you need to quickly recap the last session.
That was mental health versus mental illness and the intro to upstream promotion and social determinants, right?
You got it. Maybe ask for a volunteer to summarize, get some involved right away.
Always a good strategy. Then we move to look forward.
Yep. Briefly explain today's focus, diving deeper into those social determinants. And maybe ask a quick question to gauge where they're at. Like, name one activity in your life that promotes your mental health, just to get them thinking.
Okay, that makes sense. And there's a video.
Yes, the theme video, Making the Connections, our city, our society, our health. It frames the whole session.
Kind of sets the context that these social determinants are key to understanding mental health promotion.
Precisely. It links individual health to the broader societal context.
All right, let's talk activities. What's the first big one?
It's called Charting Mental Health and Well-Being. This one's really insightful.
How does it work?
You'll split the youth into 2 groups, ideally with a facilitator for each. Each group gets a different story.
Okay.
One group gets Cheyenne's story. She has a diagnosed mental illness, but actually has pretty good mental health.
Interesting contrast. And the other group?
They get Hugo's story. He doesn't have a diagnosis, but his mental health isn't great because of his circumstances.
Ah, okay. So they discuss these in groups.
Yeah, they dig into the stories, identify the social determinants affecting Cheyenne and Hugo, then you bring them back together.
And the goal is to connect the dots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Help them see how Cheyenne's support network and safe environment contribute to her well-being despite the illness.
And for Hugo, how things like money worries or maybe lack of friends are impacting him, even without a diagnosis.
Right. You're drawing clear lines between their situations and their mental state.
Then comes the visual part.
Yes, the 4 quadrants of mental health slide. You plot Cheyenne illness, good health, so upper right.
And Hugo, no illness, poor health, lower left.
And then the challenge, get them to create a new story for a character in a different quadrant.
Oh, I like that. Really makes them apply the concept.
It really does, solidifies the distinction.
Okay, what's next after the quadrants?
We build on that with the Understanding the Social Determinants of Health segment. You'll show the slide listing them out.
Reinforcing how these conditions shape opportunities and quality of life.
And then there's a pretty impactful reveal, usually.
Which is?
You ask them what proportion of well-being comes down to biology versus these social factors.
And the answer often surprises them.
Definitely. You use the what makes those living in Canada well slide. It shows social determinants account for like 85% of well-being.
Wow, 85%. That's huge.
It is. And that's where you can gently introduce the idea that policy and community action are powerful levers for mental health.
Makes sense. Connects the personal to the political in a way.
In a way, yes. After that, you show the Jigsaw Youth Mental Health Promotion video.
And then more group work.
Yep. Send them back into groups to discuss how these social determinants play out right there in their communities.
Making it super relevant.
That's the key, bringing it home.
Okay, and how do we wrap up workshop 4?
With calming activity. The breathing bubble. It's about 10 minutes focusing on slow, controlled breathing.
A practical stress management tool.
Exactly. Emphasize that it's portable, discreet, something they can use anytime. And offer an alternative for those who aren't comfortable.
Like what?
Simply noting 3 things they're grateful for, just a quiet moment of reflection.
Good option.
And finally,
The awe survey, of course.
yeah.
Hand it out. Thank them sincerely for participating.
And remind them to complete it, maybe send an email link later if needed.
Always good practice. So, reflecting on this workshop, it feels like a really pivotal one.
It is. You're moving beyond just talking about mental health to looking at what creates it or hinders it in their world.
You're giving them a new lens, a framework.
A framework to understand their own lives, their communities.
Yeah.
Maybe even to think about advocating for change down the line.
It sounds like it could be complex, these ideas about social determinants.
They can be, yeah. But your role as facilitator is crucial here, keeping it clear, grounded in the stories, making those connections explicit.
Your calm, steady guidance will really help it land for them.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been super helpful. Facilitators, you're guiding youth through some really important territory in Workshop 4. Trust your process, make those connections clear.
Yeah, we're excited for you to lead this one. It's powerful stuff.